Hey guys, it's Chloe here. So today's video I'm going to be showing you my top 5 favorite hair growth tips that I do that I would recommend for anybody in any hair type. So tip number 1 is my supplements. So as soon as I changed my supplements and my diet, I can already tell a really good result in my hair growth and my hair health. This Biotin. This one's 5,000 milligrams. I don't recommend this much. I recommend always starting at a lower dosage just because the higher dosage can cause some skin irritations or some more acne or just like overall not really do good for your hair. It might just not have any effect. So definitely start on the lower side and then work your way up for the milligram. And then I take my vitamin C with rosehip. This is also really nice and nourishing for the hair because this helps also stimulate the scalp, but it also helps absorb any iron that your hair and body needs. So any of that is supposed to help lock in that hair and lock in any of that iron for your body, which is good for the hair. And then also I take some vitamin E. This is really good for not only your heart, but it's good for your immune system and your skin. Your skin also has a part of your scalp, so your scalp is what actually makes your hair grow, your follicles, whatever, all that good stuff. So you definitely want to make sure your scalp is healthy in order for your hair to grow. Then I do also take some collagen. However, I don't have my collagen powder with me at the moment to show you guys what kind I take, but I do take collagen because that's a really amazing supplement to help that skin and your hair overall health and the elasticity of the hair and skin, so then it can be all to its new virgin form. And then last but not least, I go ahead and I take my evening primrose oil. This stuff's really good. I take this, I would say, at least once a week. I don't take this very often. I usually like to pop these capsules and then place them on top of my scalp because this is what actually helps get rid of any itchy, dry dandruff or inflammation that you have on the scalp. Those are the vitamins and supplements that I take for my hair growth, and I hope you guys give them a try, but definitely make sure you go on the lower milligram side just so you don't have any reaction. And then, you know what, if you wanted to, go ahead and also consult your doctor about it because I don't want to recommend anything to you guys that you're, not allowed to take. The second tip that I have for hair growth is going to be hairstyles. So hairstyles are very important for any weather and any season change. So you might think, what? You have to have different hairstyles for season changes? Yes. For instance, wintertime is very cold and very dry, whereas summertime it's very hot, very humid, very moist in the air. So you're gonna wanna let your hair down or in just a ponytail or just a simple braid for the summertime because the summer is already hot and humid, so there's moisture in the air. Whereas wintertime, it is nice and cold, and so your hair is just going to be, dry and brittly, which nobody wants. So you're gonna want to protect your hair. So definitely doing like cornrows or tight box braids or even just any type of bun, and then just putting a good satin bonnets or even just a wool or a silk beanie, just so my hair is also protected in the winter. And then spring and fall is basically the same. I just like to do simple braids or simple buns or just let my hair down because the humidness and the dryness of the winter weather isn't completely in the spring and fall. It's just kind of in between. And the third hair growth tip is going to be switching all of your hair care products to natural hair care products. As soon as I switch to all natural products, I can definitely tell the difference in my hair health and my hair growth. So the products that I've been recently using is the Innate Life, which is just their shampoo. I have most of their products from like their shampoo to their rose elixir, their scalp treatments, just their conditioner. I have all of their products because they're all natural products. And using all natural products, such as those, such as Aveda that I love, or even, Monate that is quite nice, and the Apothecare are just super, super awesome. They're super mild. They're not harsh on the hair at all because of all of the natural ingredients that are in it. And switching to all of these products, I've noticed a whole difference in my hair color, my hair strength, my hair elasticity, my overall hair health. So definitely switching all of your hair care products to all natural products will get you to the hair growth and length that you want it. And for my fourth hair growth tip is going to be frequent scalp massages and scalp treatments. So again, back to that in Neat Life, I have their scalp treatment, which is amazing. This stuff is super good, super nourishing for the scalp. It has a whole bunch of oils and a whole bunch of essential oils that are really good and stimulative for the scalp, so then your hair can actually get its nourishment and growth that it will get and need. While doing this treatment, I massage it onto my scalp for 3 to 5 minutes, making sure that my scalp is nice and heated so it gets the blood flow that it needs. And then, just doing regular massages on the scalp. You can use just your fingertips by rubbing the scalp in circular motions like this. Or you can grab a scalp massager, which I also have, and you can just sit there and rub the scalp as gentle with this as possible throughout the scalp for up to 3 to 5 minutes as well. So this helps stimulate the scalp. This also unclogs any of your hair follicles, making sure that they are opened up so then your hair can actually grow. So for my scalp massages, I like to add my essential oils, of course. These are what actually help soothe my scalp, and they also help stimulate my scalp so then it can actually get my hair to grow. So just for a little demonstration, I went ahead and grabbed my bigger bottle of my rosemary. I like to do this every day, so as soon as I wake up in the morning and then as soon as I'm out of the shower, I like to go ahead and grab my essential oil. I place it on my fingertips, a decent amount at least. I rub them together, and then I just go ahead and I would flip my head downward, placing my fingertips on my scalp, just rubbing the essential oil in my scalp as slowly and as gentle as possible. And then I will be down in that position for 3 to 5 minutes, rubbing my scalp like this, making sure it's all over and as even as possible throughout my scalp. So then my scalp can stay healthy, and then a healthy scalp equals healthy hair. So you definitely want to do frequent scalp massages so then your hair and scalp can actually get growing. And then last but not least, my fifth hair growth tip is going to be frequent trimming. So for trimming my hair, I like to definitely do it alone. I don't like people or hairdressers touching my hair just because they like to cut a lot of hair off. When I don't like to cut a lot of hair off, I like to just do trims. So I definitely make sure I have the right hair scissors, which I do. This is Japanese steel, I believe it is, and it is super fine, so it won't give me any harsh cut lines, so then I can cut my split ends and my hair ends as smooth and as even as possible. I trim my hair, I would say, every 2 to 3 months. I will look at my hair by separating it into 2 sections, and then I'll just comb it through, making sure it's detangled. And then I'll bring one section down to my side, aiming it down diagonal towards my hip, and then bringing it up to the side out front, and then I'll just cut it along my fingertips, making sure it's even. And then I would do that to the next section. However, I already cut my hair not too long ago, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you how I do my split end cutting treatments. These are really ideal. You want to do these, I would say, almost every day if you can, just so your hair can stay as healthy as possible. Because yes, any hair, short to long, will always have split ends. You'll just need to get rid of them. So for these, you want to definitely make sure you comb your hair. And doing these split end cutting treatments will help your overall hair growth and hair health, because your hair will no longer split. It will just keep growing that it needs to, instead of splitting and breaking off like it shouldn't. So after combing the hair, which I just did, I like to just go ahead and grab one small section, like a really small section. This will take patience, just to let you know. And then twist that small section downward. And then after it is all twisted up, I go ahead and do my search and destroy for those split ends. So if I see any split ends, I just go ahead and do a little bit of a trim. Nothing too much, just because I want my hair to still grow. So I just cut a little tip off where it is starting to split. And then sometimes I flare out my hair just because my hair is so fine. It is hard to get in between and see. So I just kind of flare it out so I can cut those split ends. And what this is doing is basically just eliminating that split end, so then that hair won't split anymore. It will just grow and grow. And so doing this on a daily basis can actually help your hair health and your hair growth. And that's basically how I do my split end treatments. I go throughout my hair, do small sections, twist that section, and then cut off the split ends. And then if I don't have time to just twist the hair, I just grab my hair in, you know, just a few different sections where I think I haven't gotten too much of my split end. And then I just kind of make sure it's downward. And then I just do a little bit of search and destroy that way. But I make sure I don't cut too much off, and then I'm cutting the right direction just so my hair doesn't get any damaged. Awesome, that is all that I have for you guys today. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope my top 5 hair growth tips help you guys out. If they did, please leave them in the comments. And if you have any other questions, leave those in the comments as well. I would love to hear back from you guys on anything that you have any questions on, or if you would just like to comment on how these worked for you. Also, give me a like if you like this. And go ahead and hit that little bell button so you know whenever I upload. And go ahead and give me a subscribe if you have not already. I would love to see more faces on my channel, so then I can share a lot more of my tips and tricks on hair growth for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time.